Nami during Egghead Island. So Nami during Egghead Island, she is she is not doing too much. So she got to the island and she was, talking with the Vegapunk. She got attacked by Jinbei Seraphine. We know that she was running around, she found out Vegapunk needed their help. She wasn't doing too much at all. Her and Usopp were like, basic side characters, like no big people they fought against really during that time. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to remember, like in my mind, because I just finished watching all the episodes of One Piece. You saw all those, like I have like all those shorts I made for you guys, right? Where I reviewed every single episode, and I'm like looking back in my mind right now, and I'm saying I don't remember shit she did too much. She was just like, Luffy, we gotta get out of here, because like she knew that real players were coming to the island, like people who could like, fuck their time up, you know, Kizaru and like the whole fleet, that was coming to Egghead, and she was like being like, we gotta get out of here. We have to do everything we can to get back to the Sunny and like get a move on, get Vegapunk out of here. And she was kind of like, she was around Vegapunk for a little bit, but then she wasn't. She was on the Sunny, trying to get out of there. So don't expect it to be too high. I'm basically carrying over, numbers from, Wano Nami because it's basically the same girl. She didn't like learn anything new or anything. So her strength's at 80%, speed 84%. Because this bitch runs away, right? Because that's what she does. Um, Durability is 78%. I gave her 78% because remember, if you remember back on Wano, she got her head bashed in a little bit. She got, her toughness went up a little bit, because she didn't die from that. Endurance is 83%. We got intelligence 89%. Experience 90%. 78 for the close skills and 88 for the range skills. I'm not sleeping on Zeus. Zeus is still, fucking up people who are, basically like below Vice Admiral rank. 82% for the recoup and 86 for the hack. So overall power score is at 83.8 for Nami during Egghead Island. And I'll continue to, power skill the Egghead versions of the Straw Hats. But be cool, Ron Corner.